Hi guys, thank you for watching my video. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. In today's video, I will be talking the pros and cons of Brambleberry and Essential Oil, Depot. I will also be talking about the soap down there and also the items that you will need to make your soaps. So, let's begin. This book isn't essential when it comes to making your soap, but I actually bought this book for about $12. I actually wanted to educate myself on the different type of oils that I can put together, which oils would have a quicker trace, and which fragrances I can combine together to make different fragrances. So it also taught me how the different oils can combine together to make your skin softer and all that. So I actually like this book. I haven't read it all yet, but I actually am in the process of reading it, and it was suggested by another soap maker to read this book. It was a high recommendation, so I actually wanted to take a chance on it, and I am learning a little bit about this process. So the things you will need are molds. I actually got 3. The pink one I bought through a Walmart third party. I forgot how much I paid it for it, but that I actually bought that one. And then these two I actually bought through Amazon. I think for like $14, $15 for both of these. And then the stick blender, I bought it at Ace Hardware for $12.99. And then I also got this soap cutter. I actually want to upgrade, but this was what I had to do for now. I went until I get that upgrade. It came with the 2 cutters, and then as you can tell, it has spaces in between so you can actually cut your bars. So that was good. So I actually wanted to buy all of these before the pandemic started, but I didn't really have the time, and because of this pandemic and this is shelter in place, might as well just start now. Okay, so let's talk about Brambleberry and Essential Depot. Both of them have their pros and cons. Let's start with Essential Depot. So Essential Depot, this is actually a lie. I bought like 8 bottles because they can't come in a package deal, so it's like 16 pounds altogether for $24. So if you're planning on staying with the soap journey, then this will be the way to go. Brambleberry, however, are selling their lie 1 pound for $10 each. So if you're not planning on staying in the soap business for that long, then maybe that will be your main go-to. But I actually bought 8 of these for $24 total. Essential Depot actually has a sale going on right now for 30% off, and then it's an additional 20% off, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think that it's an additional 20% off. So that's why I got mine for $24. Now, for Brambleberry, I actually bought 17 items, and it's 2 sets of bars that I can make. That's what one of them down there is. That's 1 set of bar. But I didn't realize that I had to buy goat milk for my second project, but I will buy that and see how that goes. But like I said, 17 items. And then for both Essential Depot and Brambleberry, you have to pay for shipping. It's UPS ground shipping. So that was a little bit a challenge. So you have to, if you're on a budget, you have to consider the shipping as part of your pay. But like I said, 2 bars of soap, 17 items, ground shipping. But for Brambleberry, I love how it comes in these packages. And then they give you enough mica coloring. So, yeah. I've already made 1 bar down there and I still have extras left over. So that was brown. And this is the yellow. So sometimes they put their oils in these jars. I don't quite know the difference yet because I haven't really paid attention to my order, but I think some are like 1 pound, the other one's like 2 pounds or so, or maybe both are 1 pound. But yeah, I have to figure that out in a minute. But then these kind of butters, the ones that you actually have to melt, it comes in packages, so that's good. But my only problem with Brambleberry is that it's shipping. My package has gone missing during the shipping process. So my package was shipped. No, actually, I placed my order on the 30th. There's a 8 to 9 days wait, so I actually have to wait until July 8th for my ingredients to be packaged. On the 9th, I actually got my tracking number, and then my package was expected to be delivered on July 11th. But somehow I didn't get it. So on the 13th, July 13th, I went through the UPS site and was told to file a lost package since that's what was considered, because I was expecting my package on the 11th, but it's already the 13th. And they did their investigation, and then on the 14th I got my package. But that wasn't Brambleberry's fault. That was more on the UPS. But I was excited to get my package. Yeah, so that was my ordeal, which wasn't too much of a deal for me though. But the only thing I didn't really like is that you had to wait 8 to 9 days for your package. But for Essential Depot though, since I only had 1 order, I placed my order, and then the next day they actually shipped it out, and waited a week for that to arrive. So that was a good thing on my side. And the only problem with Brambleberry is that you have to wait 8 to 9 days for your items to be shipped. Also, another problem is that the fragrance is only, how big is this? 2 ounces, which is kind of small for me. It feels a little bit heavy, but I think it might be because of the jar itself. But yeah. The Brambleberry is actually located in Washington. So, if you're planning on ordering through Brambleberry, just the UPS shipping will depend on where you live. So will Essential Depot. So just, take that into mind when you want to order. As of right now, though, I am considering on ordering somewhere else. But I have to read this book to see what kind of oils I would like. Sometimes you can actually buy some of your ingredients from what I read through like in stores. I think Big Lot sells essential oils. Vitamin Shop also sells coconut oil, but the prices do vary. So if you are planning on buying in stores, take the prices into consideration, because I actually went to the Vitamin Shop today and I saw that they had not a lot of oils, but enough for me to actually put on my buy oils. But I actually ended up not buying any oils because their avocado oil was like $45, which I didn't want to buy, and their jars weren't even that big, so I didn't buy anything except for the shea butter, which was like $9 or $7.99. So but it was a small bottle, so I am considering on looking at other sites to see what to buy and their prices. Now let's talk about the soaps itself. The fragrances, I actually do like through Brambleberry. It does stay on the soap for long period of time, which I did like. So this was my first attempt of making this bar. At first I wasn't sure if the fragrance would stay. I actually left my house today. Like I said, I went to the Vitamin Shop, and then when I came back, I actually still smelled the scent. For this soap, I actually used the lemon bar fragrance, so I can actually still smell the fragrance on this. But yeah, right now I'm letting these cure. So the problem what I have with the soap cutter, it actually leaves a rough mark along the soap, which is why I actually want to upgrade my soap cutter. But I don't know if I will at the moment. There is this one soap cutter that I've been eyeing on at Essential Depot that costs like over $300, and then there's like so I am actually looking into saving up some money to buy that. But yeah, but I don't know if you can see that from here. So making this bar and this bar right here, it was actually a little bit of a challenge because this one didn't have a gel on it, but I don't know if you can see it on here. But when I made this bar, there was a gel surfacing onto the top of the bar, and then I actually did some research and just to see how I can actually fix that. But yeah, as you can, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a trace of it on the outer side. But it kind of a little bit freaked me out a little bit. But after doing some research, I wasn't all that freaked out. But yeah, so this yellow one was also a lemon bar fragrance. I used whatever was left over that I didn't use for this one right here. And these didn't turn out the way that I hoped, because from the Brambleberry website, it was supposed to be all brown on the bottom here, not on the sides or anywhere. But what's that? I don't know what that is. Okay, but yeah. But yeah, all right, thank you for watching.